Session. So morning we were discussing, both of us, Balabhadra Prabhu and myself. Actually, we have total 6 subjects, and we have 3 months of time: September, October, November. In November also we have few holidays. So every week we have 6 days. That means 2 hours per each day. Like that, 6 days means 6 sessions. We have 6 subjects. Each subject have one day. That is you can distribute. So then how many hours we can get for one subject? Who will tell this answer? We have 6 subjects, 3 months, every week 6 days.
24.
So, yeah, 24. So we get 24 hours per subject because Sanskrit history also needs 24 hours. It's already they decided and they said. And also we need 24 hours for Sanskrit history. So that means every subject is going to get 24 hours. You may say August we have classes, but in November we are going to have in the Kartik time some holidays. So that's why solid will get 3 months of time only, solid time. So in this case, then we have to also remember the timeline, 24 hours. So within 24 hours, I should also finish. That means I may take little more. Maybe Prabhu, out of his mercy, he is going to give maybe some 4 5 hours extra. So, but within 30 hours, I should also finish. So that is the thing. So initially we were thinking in a different way. Actually, that's why some mistake happened in calculation. But now for this subject also at maximum we have 30 hours already. We so finished 2 days. So for anyway, first day only we got a half an hour. So half an hour or 1 hour, I think 1 hour. So uh, whatever it may be, half an hour. I think. So whatever. So as per time, whatever we have, so we should also keep into our account time also, and like that we'll be discussing. And we give basic, definitely needed information. And being a master student, so you can also explore more, you can learn more. Definitely in the classroom, we can't give the complete knowledge and everything. So we try to give some hooks and guidelines and some basic understandings where students can come into the track. Then after that, you can do your own study and research and deep. Okay, so we'll start. So in yesterday's class, we were discussing definition of the knowledge as per Tarka Sangraha. And that knowledge, that's a jnanam, is two types: anubhava jnanam and first of so smrti. Smrti and anubhava. Samskara matra janyam jnanam smriti. So the knowledge which is produced from the samskaras is known as smriti, smrti jnanam. And tadvinnam, other than that smriti jnana, whatever jnanam is there, that is anubhava. And anubhava jnanam is also once again two types: yathartha, ayathartha. So tadvati tad prakaraha ज्ञानः यथार्थः, तद अभाववति तत्प्रकारः अयथार्थः. Okay, we have seen yathartha, that is also known as Brahma, and ayathartha gnanam is known as aprama or Brahma. So we have seen this. So then after that, so anubhava gnanam, uh, can be any 10 types: pratyaksha anubhava, अनुमिति अनुभव ज्ञानम, शाब्द अनुभव ज्ञानम, उपमिति आर्ष अर्थापत्ति ऐतिह्य संभव अभाव चेष्टा. Like this we have, so as per tattva sandarbha we have 10 types of anubhava gnanam, and for 10 types of anubhava gnanam we have 10 types of so pramanas. Anubhavas only will be forming samskaras, and from that samskaras smrti gnanam is produced. So this was discussed. That means in this whole world, if you see what are the ways to get knowledge, how many ways are there? Only 10, not more than that. Pratyaksha, what are the ways? Ways means. Pratyaksha pramanam, anumana pramanam, shabda pramanam, upamana pramanam, arthapatti pramanam, आर्ष प्रमाणम, ऐतिह्य प्रमाणम, संभव प्रमाणम, अभाव प्रमाणम, चेष्टा प्रमाणम. Like this we have total 10 pramanas. So you can search out, are there any other than these 10 pramanas? No, it's not possible. Only 10 pramanas are there. These 10 pramanas are giving the 10 types of anubhava gnana, and that anubhava is giving samskara, and then from that samskaras you can get smrti gnanam. So just to check your understanding, I am asking one question. So can anyone try? Anyone can try. So pratyaksha anubhava gnanam, give an example and explain. Pratyaksha anubhava gnanam and smriti gnanam. We'll try. Pratyaksha anubhava gnanam and smriti gnanam. Take an example and explain. So the answer is
Pratyaksha anubhava jnanam is like when I see I see a.
One second. I'll give. My earphones I'll bring. I think not able to hear. Yes, bro.
When I see a pen in front of my eyes, then when pen is get connected with the senses, then since sense is connected with the mind, so in our intelligence, when I get understanding that this is pen, that is pratyaksha. And when I
explain in details.
When I see a pen in front of me through my eyes, then it's it get registered in my when I it go through my sense first through eyes, and since mind is connected with the eye, so it get I get knowledge in the intelligence that it is pen if I have a sanskara of pen. Similar type of thing in my chitta. So this is a pen. This anubhava is called pratyaksha. And smriti is when I see when I see again a pen, then when I don't see a pen, but I see about a when I hear about a pen, then
some
again
related to pen.
Yes. Somebody tell about something pen or anything related to pen. Then since I have a sanskara pen in my chitta that get triggered, and through intelligence, again I relate to that. Okay, this is
Which pen actually in your chitta, which samskara is there?
previous. Previous, I have seen a pen or I have an experience of pen.
Oh, I have seen yesterday a beautiful pen. So it was having red color, and you are remembering now. You are not seeing when you got the Udbodhaka for remembering that pen experience, pen samskara. So then now from that samskara you are, so in present time, oh, yesterday I have seen pen, very nice, red color, beautiful. This is what? This is samskara. This is smrti jnanam actually. Because now you are not seeing any pen with your eyes, but still there is a knowledge actually. So that knowledge is known as some in your intelligence, there is a knowledge. So that is smrti jnana. Okay, very good. I am having one question here. So for suppose someone didn't hear or see about pen in his whole life. So if we see pen, then what will happen?
So at
Hmm.
that time,
Hmm.
when it comes, but what happens? If I see pen at that time, then I will see this is an object, but I will not identify this is a pen until unless somebody tells me that this is a pen. Then
Yeah.
it get registered. I identify with that thing that this is a pen. Then I will understand. Okay,
In that case, knowledge is produced or not?
knowledge is not produced. Only
Knowledge is
pratyaksam.
produced. No, 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 no. You should say knowledge is produced, but this is a pen. This knowledge is not produced.
Yes, yes, yes. That was my meaning actually.
This is a pen. This knowledge is not produced. Some object which is having some maybe some 5 inches length, having some nib and having some red color. So such object, this kind of knowledge is produced or not?
It is produced, but this is
Ah,
a pen that is not produced.
but this is a pen, this knowledge is not produced. But some knowledge is produced. But definitely, so this is a pen, that knowledge is not produced. This is the point I want to clarify here.
And so one more thing, if somebody says that thing to something else, suppose that is pen, but somebody thinks tells me that this is a book, and I don't have any idea of book and what is pen, then I will knowledge from I producing my knowledge that this is a book. Now this is a pen.
You see pen, but you get knowledge of this is a book.
Yes, sir.
This is a this is a book, this kind of knowledge you will be getting. Or this is a pencil. Maybe someone taught you instead of pen, showing pen, and but they said it is a pencil like that they taught. Then what will happen? You will be getting the knowledge of this is a pencil. So even if you are seeing pen, but you are getting knowledge this is a pencil. So that means it's very clear here. So to go wrong, even pratyaksha jnanam, to go wrong, there are these several reasons can be there. That we are going to discuss later. Now, give me an example and explain. So, sabda anubhava jnanam and also smrti. Yes, Jitendra.
Krishna Pranam. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
I was doing just one point related to previous discussion. Like just Prabhuji. Am I audible, Prabhuji? Am I audible?
you are going to answer?
It's just I want to just clarify one point, Prabhuji.
No, wait.
Okay.
Sabda anubhava jnanam. Example.
Prabhuji, may I try?
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, like for example, when teacher says, this is a pen. So we come to know that this object is called pen. So this is Shabda, knowledge that is arising from some reliable words, authority or some testimony.
Well, can you come again, Mataji?
So
Give
when I
give
say
me.
this is a pen, so we come to know, okay, this object is called pen. So knowledge which is arising from some reliable words or some authority, then that is called Shabda, knowledge from some testimony, you can say. And then it is coming through hearing also the words. So it depends on what the speaker is, up the reliable person. And then I'm listening and I'm hearing, and he can give knowledge even without saying. That is Shabda Pramana. Oh, and you're saying about Smrti also, Prabhuji?
No, but first sabda anubhava jnanam.
Yeah, so when somebody says, as you explained, Prabhuji, yesterday, that eyes are seeing the pen, and then somebody said, okay, this is a pen. So my eyes saw, and my eyes saw, my senses captured, then in the mind, then it is stored in my chitta, the samskaras, then intelligence. Then what it does is it is accompanying with all the impressions, with all that images that is saying that, oh, this is new image, and then we decide, and then we are comparing with the chitta, then it decides
No,
that this is a pen.
I no, Mataji. You are sorry. Actually, sabda anubhava jnanam. I meant sabda anubhava jnanam.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Shabda
not okay.
Anubhogya means already, whatever is given, whatever you have already told to us, like, Shabda, it was already said that, okay, ye jo hai, ye pen hai. And uh, uh, when knowledge that is arising from some words, from an authority, like you said that this is a pen, this is Shabda Jnana, and then through reliable speaker, the अनुभव is immediate, आपको आपके बोलते हैं ना मेमोरी में जला जाता है, प्रेजेंट नॉलेज है वो, and it is producing some direct image, so it is called अनुभव. So वो चीज शब्द से आपका अनुभव डेवलप होता है, कि शब्द इज गिविंग नॉलेज, and then anubhav is giving knowledge which is directly you are experiencing that knowledge.
Sabda anubhava, how is different from the pratyaksha anubhava?
प्रत्यक्ष में ये है कि आप सिर्फ देख रहे हो, लेकिन किसी ने आपको बोला नहीं है कि ये पेन है, आप सिर्फ देख रहे हो. लेकिन
हाँ.
शब्दों में ये है कि आप देख रहे हो और कोई बोल भी रहा है,
ना
दोनों
ना
एक
ना,
साथ चल
ये
रहा है.
ये 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 पॉइंट है एक्चुअली.
हम्म.
देख भी रहे हैं और बोल भी रहे हैं, ये नहीं. तब
हम्म.
तो नहीं नहीं नहीं. दिस इज नॉट द कंडीशन.
Probably when you say no, sugar is sweet, laddu is sweet, right?
हाँ.
So then we know theoretically. लेकिन जब तक हम टेस्ट नहीं करेंगे तो वो अनुभव होगा ना. तो हाँ, अभी मानो मैं कि हाँ भाई, अगर कोई बोल रहा है कि लड्डू स्वीट है, फिर मैंने अनुभव
माने शाब्द अनुभव ज्ञान के लिए वो वस्तु का प्रत्यक्ष रूप से अनुभव भी करना पड़ता है क्या? इधर आप थोड़ा सा स्लाइड में चले गए. बहुत कुछ ठीक है लेकिन क्लैरिटी नहीं है. ठीक है राजू, राजन.
But Shabda will come before experience also, na? And Anubhav will confirm or deepen my knowledge then.
Wait, Mataji, yeah. I will clarify you.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna
yes.
Prabhu.
Sure.
हाँ.
So Sabdgyanam is a knowledge
हाँ.
through hearing without seeing the object. For an example, someone tells me a description of an object, something like some place, some object, some village. So like about the sun, it's very hot. In the daytime, it will rise. The color is yellow. It will give some heat and something like that. That's a sabda jnanam. I haven't seen, I haven't realized, I have no interaction with the object yet. But the smrti is whenever I go and Like whenever I go to that place, let's suppose someone is describing me a temple of a marble with such a dome, and if I go and see, then the sabd jnanam through anubhav, I mean, I realize through smriti.
थोड़ा थोड़ा आया लेकिन दीपक
Krishna Prabhu. So here, sabda means like verbal testimony or knowledge obtained through words, and anubhav jnanam means a fresh cognitive arising now. So sabda anubhav jnanam means the fresh cognition that arise from hearing or understanding meaningful word. So simple example, suppose I tell someone that there is a temple in that village. That person has never seen the temple, but he understand my statement and obtain the cognition. There is a temple in that village. That cognition is sabda anubhav jnanam.
Very good.
Uh, so the important point is uh, we are not remembering something we already knew, but we are obtaining new knowledge from the verbal statement. Compare it to pratyaksha anubhava, like I see a pen, like this is a pen, and sabda anubhav, someone tells me there is a pen inside the drawer. I haven't seen it, but I understand the statement. There is a pen inside the drawer. Both produce anubhav jnanam, and but the means are different. Like pratyaksha is a sense perception, and anubhav jnanam is like this is a pen, and sabda is a reliable verbal statement, and anubhav jnanam there is a pen in the drawer. And then the same cycle continues. Sabda, anubhav, jnanam, and after that samskara and srimiti. Like we can also say that the Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Sri Krishna. That produced sabda, anubhav, jnanam. The cognition leaves a samskara. Later, I remember that I learned Bhagavad Gita, who was spoken by Sri Krishna. That is Smriti Jnanam. So that is the
yeah, smriti jnana means wait. So you gave an example that so Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna. This is the verbal statement you heard. So that immediately gave that Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. So you got idea. So this got knowledge that is known as so sabda anubhava jnanam. So that is there. That is also there in your smriti, some as in the form of samskaras. That is there in your chitta. So now, when you heard someone is telling tomorrow or some after a few days, so Krishna word is there. Then immediately that Krishna word triggered. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. That kind of so whatever samskara is there, that is triggered when you heard just towards Krishna. So now, immediately in your mind or in your intelligence, there is a knowledge. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. That is there in the current. Now you didn't hear from anyone, and also nothing, no external sources are there. So, but still in your intelligence now, in the present, so mind or intelligence, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. So this is that is that is already samskara which is there in the form of samskara. It was there when you heard the word Krishna. It triggered that samskara, and now in the current so situation, so you have cognition of so Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna. This is known as now smriti jnanam actually. Okay, so I hope it's clear. So we'll go further.
Prabhuji, but Shabda is actually like king, no, Prabhuji, for everything. Because if Shabda ही नहीं है, Shabda is like is the king for all others are servants. Because all others are rooted in Shabda. Like all the servants are always dependent on the king. So then this non-defective Shabda is independent, no, Prabhuji?
It will come later. Yeah.
And it is served by all the other pramanas according to their respective
Capacities and those
capacities.
things. Yeah, I'm asking simple thing, Mataji.
Ah,
What is
it is
Shabda
triggered.
Anubhava?
That means you
Shabda.
are actually you are expecting that we should have used that. How it is triggered. This Anubhav Gyan, whatever 10 inputs we have,
Shabda Anubhava Gnana means just
Hmm.
when you hear any sentence,
immediately it is triggered. Then it's
immediately, no,
smrti.
no, immediately after hearing sentence, you will be recalling the meanings of the each word and finally connecting the meanings of all those meanings. And finally, you are making a sentence and getting knowledge. So if you
Hmm.
hear this is a pen, so
Hmm.
only this statement, if you hear immediately now in your intelligence, this is a pen. This kind of
Hmm.
knowledge is presenting. This
Hmm.
knowledge is known as you didn't see pen or anything. Just you heard a sentence, this is a pen. After
Correct.
hearing this sentence, immediately in your intelligence, this is a pen. This
Hmm.
kind of knowledge is there. So how it happened? You first of all, your ears heard the words. This is a pen. All these words are heard and they are given to your mind and intelligence, and these words are now in the intelligence. The meanings are fetched from the chitta. Already these meanings of the each word is there. So that's why these meanings are fetched. And then after that, these meanings also connected systematically. Then finally, so you got the cognition that this is a pen in your
Hmm.
intelligence. So
Correct.
this is known as Shabda, Anubhava, Jnanam. And it is also registered in your chitta in the form of samskara. This is a pen. So then after a few days, when you heard the word pen or something which can trigger that samskara, then, oh, 2 days back, so my friend, someone is saying, this is a pen, this statement. So immediately the statement is remembered. So then, this is a pen, that kind of, that samskara is triggered by some kind of any impulse. So then you are realizing, you are there in your current intelligence is there that this is a pen. This is known as so smrti gnanam.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So now we will be just understanding these 10 pramanas very quickly. What is the pratyaksh pramana is clear to all of you already. So in a technical way, if you see Srila Baladeva Vidya is he's defining all these 10 pramanas in a simpler way. We can take his uh, definitions and quickly finish. Even Tarkasangra also is having same definitions are same because
Hmm.
if anyone wants to study, so Bhagavatam, they should be expert in at least, not expert, at least some good knowledge should be there in 6 philosophies. Like Tarkasangra is comes under the Nyaya philosophy. And yesterday I was explaining the role of mind, intelligence, chitta, and those things. That is, comes under Sankhya philosophy. These are all the simple basics are expected to become expert in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada is also writing in his purport in first canto, first chapter. If one want to become a so expert in Bhagavatam, so one should study these 6 philosophies. So there should be a orientation actually. Even master's course also generally orientation will be there. So orientation should be there actually. Of course, this time we didn't get the much time. There should be orientation classes on 6 philosophies before starting deep study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Generally, even Prabhupada also says without having the knowledge on 6 philosophies, one should not sit on Vyasasana and start giving discourses on Srimad Bhagavatam. So because that is the reason actually. So we need to understand this. So these even Tarka Sangraha and also Sankhya philosophy, Sankhya Tattva Kaumudi and such as simple books on 6 philosophies. Generally, definitely those will be helping you to understand the subject matter deeply, which is there in the Bhagavatam. Even this Tattva Sandarbha also, they expect that you will be knowing the basics of 6 philosophies. So we took already some time actually. So as per our given time, so as per time given, we will discussing. So we have to now also move on.
Yes. But we also this Bhavartha Dipika, is it available in English or Hindi language? Bhavartha Dipika?
Yeah, Bhanu Maharaj translated Mother.
Oh, Bhavartha Dipika is translated by
Bhava Deepika, Hindi it is there actually, not in English, sorry. Not
Uh,
Bhanu Maharaj, someone translated actually. In
where
Hindi it
can
is.
I get that, Prabhuji, Bhavartha Dipika?
Uh,
ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है क्या आपके पास अगर है तो प्लीज शेयर कीजिएगा.
देखता हूँ मतलब ये थोड़ा सा देखना पड़ेगा. Yes.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी. थैंक यू. सॉरी.
Yes. Yeah.
These 6 philosophies, it is there, Prabhu. I think after this 4th semester or something, it is there as part of the course.
Very good. Then after studying Bhagavatam, you will be learning 6 philosophies.
That's how it is designed.
Then you'll be nice.
Prabhuji, if you can share any video or any books, then we can
First
do it
you'll
ourselves
read.
also.
Yeah. Anyway. What is Pratyaksha Pramanam? तत्र अर्थसन्निकृष्टम चक्षुरादि इंद्रियम प्रत्यक्षम. ओके, इसमें चले जाएंगे. दोनों में भी एक ही है. इंद्रियार्थ सन्निकर्ष जन्यम ज्ञानम प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञानम. सो what is pratyaksha jnanam that is being said? Indriyartha sannikarsha janyam jnanam pratyaksham. This is indriyartha sannikarsha janyam jnanam pratyaksham. I think I should share screen. Okay.
This is from Tarka Sangraha, no?
Yes, Mataji. Tarka Sangraha comes under Nyaya school. So it's a very, very preliminary book. This is Indriyartha Sannikarsha Janyam Gnanam Pratyaksham. What it means?
Knowledge that comes by contact of the.
Yes. Pratyaksham anubhava gnana. Anubhava is obvious, huh? Okay. Pratyaksha gnanam also, we can say. Pratyaksha anubhava. Pratyaksham anubhava gnanam is also okay. Yes. Devanagari is okay. Everyone can read and write Devanagari?
Yes, Prabhuji.
How many raise their hands? So that my life will be easy. Everyone? How many? Everyone. Wow. Okay, who doesn't know Devanagari? Raise the hands. Don't keep down the hands, everyone down the hands. Those who don't know Devanagari, please raise their hands. Devanagari font. Read and write. Nobody is there, huh? Oh my God, life is so easy then. Okay, I will be following Devanagari also. This will be, I don't write in English diacritics. So what is the meaning of this? So knowledge produced, it should all the time should come from this side, reverse side. Like this you should go. Jnana means knowledge. So which is produced. Janya means produced. The one which is produced. Indriyartha sannikarsam. Sannikarsam means contact. Produced by the contact of senses with their sense objects. So already I explained this thing. Like your eyes, you can see in this picture, your eyes, these are all the eyes. When these are the eyes, when they come in contact with the pen, of course, I explained chitta first to travel through the eyes to that object, towards that object. Then only attention is there. You can say attention is there in that person towards that pen. So now, then eyes are coming in contact with pen. So then what will happen? Image is captured and it is given to intelligence finally. And it is comparing existing impressions in chitta with the various impressions in chitta, and wherever there is a matching, so then finally matching, who is doing? Intelligence is doing, is matching, and it is deciding finally this is a matching with this image, and that image name is pen. So then finally intelligence concludes that this is a pen. This is a pratyaksha jnanam now. If this matching is it is doing, but that object is not registered in chitta before, that means he didn't learn that about that object in his life till now. So then in that case, he may identify some features, like it is having the 5 inches, almost 5 or 6 inches of length, having black color and its cylindrical shape, that much. Whatever features or something he will be capturing. That is also knowledge only, but definite, exact knowledge, this is pen, such a knowledge may not be produced, but definitely some knowledge is there. This is known as pratyaksha jnana. So next thing, this pratyaksha jnanam is 2 types. Tad dvidam nirvikalpam savikalpam cha iti. Tad dvidam nirvikalpam savikalpam cha iti. Our Jiva Goswami also explains in his book. So one more thing. Tatahi pratyaksham tavan mano buddhi indriya panchaka janyataya manasa bedena tata chakshuradika panchajnanendriya bedena cha shadvidam bhavet. So one more thing. Not only eyes, pratyaksha jnana means you can get knowledge when they sense and sense objects. How many senses are there now? This is the knowledge which is produced by the contact of senses with sense objects. So how many senses are there? How many are there? Tell me.
5.
Gyanendriya.
5, 6, 7. What is the right answer?
6.
8.
Mana Shastrani Indriyani.
6 indriyas. So that's why senses, eyes. Hey, someone is using my screen. Why you are doing that? Don't use. Eyes. Next, ears. Next, nose, tongue, and skin. One more, mind. So what are the sense objects for this? For eyes, what is sense object? Form. For ears, what is sense object? Sound. And for nose, what is
Gandha,
smell?
gandha.
Yeah. Taste. Touch. What are the sense objects for mind? अभी बोलिए तब देखता हूँ. Who is going to tell?
Feeling.
What are the objects? Dikshit, Sudhanshu.
Sukham, dukham.
Yeah, sukham, dukham,
Iccha,
iccha, dvesa. Yeah. Sukham, dukham, iccha. Iccha means desire. Dvesh, means hatred. इच्छा द्वेष मैंने पसंद करना. इच्छा मैंने पसंद करना, चाहना. द्वेष मैंने द्वेष करना. सुख, दुख. These are all the sense objects for mind. So this pratyaksha anubhava jnanam. How many types? 6 types. Caksusa pratyaksham. From the eyes also you get pratyaksham. Then what you call it as? Caksusa pratyaksham. Caksusa. Next, ears, srotra pratyaksham. Srotra. Nose. So nasika. Nasika pratyaksham. Tongue. Jihva pratyaksham. Next, skin. Tvak pratyaksham. Mind. Manasa pratyaksham. Manasa pratyaksham. So now pratyaksha jnanam became how many types? So pratyaksha anubhava jnanam 6 types. Shadvidam bhavet. Acharya is saying, Srila Jiva Goswami Pad. It is 6 types. Shadvidam bhavet. Pratyekam punah savikalpa nirvikalpaka bhedena dvadashavidam bhavet. Once again, this 6 will become 12 types. So, savikalpaka, savikalpaka, and nirvikalpaka. Nirvikalpaka. Savikalpaka and nirvikalpaka. That means pratyaksham is 2 types, savikalpaka, nirvikalpaka. Then for all these 6, you have savikalpaka and also you have nirvikalpaka. Then how many times it is? 2 into 6. It is 12 types. That means savikalpaka caksusa pratyaksham is there, nirvikalpaka caksusa pratyaksham is also there. Then what is the difference between savikalpaka and nirvikalpaka pratyaksham? You may ask this question. Okay? So now, what is the answer for this? These are all basics actually, which are explained in Shastras. सप्रकारं ज्ञानं सविकल्पकं दित्तोऽयं ब्राह्मणोऽयं श्यामोऽयं पाचकोऽयं दिस इज सविकल्पक तत्र निष्प्रकारणं प्रकारणं ज्ञानं निर्विकल्पकं यथा इदं किंचित निष्प्रकारकम निष्प्रकारणम दिए निष्प्रकारकम दिस इज रॉन्ग स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक हियर इसका अर्थ ये है द मीनिंग इज लाइक दिस सी कम टू द प्रत्यक्षा mechanism when your eyes okay chitta traveled towards the pen and now eyes anyway they are exposed towards this pen our pen is exposed to our eyes our attention is there that means chitta is there on that object then what will happen in the first moment when it comes to your contact when sense object comes in the contact of your senses in the first moment it's a fraction of second moment means what will happen at that time you are not able to perceive the prakarakam prakarakam means attributes qualities of the subject is not perceived what are the qualities of the subject pen it is having cylindrical shape it is having black color it is having one needle it is having one cap and the size is maybe some 6 inches or 7 inches so like this these are all properties attributes of that object any of these attributes are not cognized in the first moment when that sense object come in contact with sense then in that case what kind of knowledge is produced idam kinchit what knowledge is produced idam kinchit what is given everyone following or not idam kinchit that means this is something idam kinchit means this is something nirvikalpaka jnana means what so knowledge without attributes knowledge of that object sense object but without attributes so even if you see pen or pencil or anything if you don't perceive the attributes of that object then nirvikalpaka jnana will be what same in all the objects case something is there if you want to feel nirvikalpaka jnanam I will give one more example you are traveling on a bicycle and there is a sharp turn maybe some 90 degrees turn is there curvature road so some big truck is coming night time that is suddenly it turned towards you so like that it is coming and it turned like this towards you you are going like this and it came there is a curve immediately turn such a heavy focused light fell on your eyes at the time so in that heavy light your eyes may not able to recognize whether it is a big truck or it is a bus or it is what no something is there like that you get feel this is known as nirvikalpaka jnana but I'm giving that example actually like that it happens in every moment in every so object case. Every object case, when the object is coming in contact with our senses, in pratyaksha anubhava gnana, I am saying, in pratyaksha anubhava gnanam, so in every scenario, nirvikalpaka gnanam is produced in first moment. Then after that, so you are able to perceive, capture, your eyes are going to capture attributes with attributes. So that then that image is going to intelligence, and then finally intelligence is capturing the select matching, and finally, oh, this is a pen having this kind of shape, this kind of attributes. This is known as savikalpaka jnanam. Savikalpaka jnanam. So that's why pratyaksha is how many types? Like that, you can have for eyes, for ears also, for nose also. Any sound comes into your ears, first nirvikalpaka jnana is produced, then after that savikalpa. Any some hot object is touched to your skin. Initially, nirvikalpaka, something touched. Whether it is hot or whether it is cold, no sense. Something. Then after that, you'll be getting the attributes. Oh, it is this much hot, this much so cold, like that. This much so smooth, like that you get. So, nirvikalpaka jnana will be there for every object case, in every senses also. Like that we have total, so 12 types now. Pratyaksha, chaksha, pratyaksha, savikalpaka, chaksha, pratyaksha, nirvikalpaka, chaksha, pratyaksha, savikalpaka, srotra, pratyaksha, nirvikalpaka, srotra, pratyaksha, like this. And these are all anubhava only. When they give impressions, and from that impressions knowledge is produced, then that is known as smrti. I will take questions probably after some time. Let me run some extent. अभी थोड़ा और भी चले, उसके बाद ले लेंगे. अभी कितना हो रखा? द्वादश विधम भवेत्. It became 12 types. 6 into 2, 12. तदेव प्रत्यक्षं च पुनः वैदुषम् अवैदुषं च इति द्विविधम्. Once again, these 12 types will becoming 2 into 12. That means 24 types. तत्र वैदुषे यथा ईश्वरस्य तत्पार्षदानां लब्धसमाधीनां सिद्धानां च वैदुष प्रत्यक्षेन विप्रतिपत्तिः. Now again 2 types, vaidusha, avaidusha. Vaidusha and avaidusha. Vaidusha pratyaksha means what? Pratyaksham of Ishvara. Vaidusha, under Vaidusha who comes? Ishvara comes. That means Lord. And also his Parshadas. His Parshadas. That means Siddhas. That means whose senses became perfect are Siddhas. Siddha. Siddha Bhakti. Siddhanam. Labdha Samadhi. Siddha Bhaktas. And Avaidusha means so conditioned soul. Conditioned jiva. Ours is avaidusha pratyaksham. Avaidusha, caksusa pratyaksham, avaidusha srotra. And also it is once again savikalpaka, nirvikalpaka. And in the case of Lord is also having senses. And he is also having the pratyaksha. And his devotees, they are also having the perfect senses. Their pratyaksha is there. They have eyes, ears, nose, tongue, everything. In Siddhadeha also. Through that also perception happens. That is the Vaidisha Pratyaksha. So now total how many? 2 into 6. That is 24 types of Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha is over. We have to finish at least all 10. Okay, any quick, only 5 minutes I give time for questions.
Vedusha means non-defective.
Mataji, it's not the way, Mataji.
Sorry.
You have to raise the hand. So, Saurabh.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So, like we learned about this savikalpaka and nirvikalpaka. So, nirvikalpaka means gyan which we are getting
Nishprakarakam gnanam.
without its attributes.
Yes, of that object.
So like in our yesterday's discussion, you mentioned that say we see an object, but then unless and until someone tells us, okay, this is a pen, then just looking at the object but not knowing that it is a pen, you mentioned that it is not jnanam. But
you
then,
don't get the knowledge of this is a pen. This knowledge is not produced.
Yeah, but then as per this, even if we don't have knowledge of the object, then it is still coming under pratyaksha anubhav and that too under nirvikalpaka. So that is still now.
Hey, not like that.
Okay.
So in first moment without features, then that is nirvikalpaka. But now you don't know that object name, but you are perceiving the cylindrical shape of pen, color of the pen, shape, and also the parts of the pen, and size of the pen, length of the pen. Still, do you call this is also nirvikalpaka? Maybe you don't know the object name is pen, but knowledge is produced or not. This is a pen. This knowledge is not produced. But I am seeing an object having 6 inches of length and having black color and having nib and having cylindrical shape. This knowledge is produced or not? This is also knowledge, Baba.
Okay. So
But
it means,
can you call it as nirvikalpaka? No. Nirvikalpa means nothing, no features. Idam kinchit. This is something.
okay.
I said that's why to make you feel of nirvikalpaka, I gave an example. Suddenly floodlights are falling on your eyes. So you don't know at that time, you don't know the shape, size, and color of that truck or vehicle. What is which vehicle that you know? You don't know. Something is there. In that also this is a night time, huh? Not daytime. Lights are there, means it understands night time. Okay. So one more question, Bala. I don't know much time.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
So Prabhu, only through nirvikalpaka we can go to savikalpaka, right, Prabhu?
Every object case, nirvikalpaka will be there in the first moment. It will be there.
Okay.
Yes. Then after that, savikalpaka happens. Next, Mataji, Krishna Rupa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danand Pranam Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, when you say Vedusha, it is non-defective Shabda, right? Because
No. Non-defective Shabda, I didn't say Mataji. It's Pratyaksha we are discussing.
Okay.
He is having perfect senses. The Ishvara senses are perfect or not? Siddha, his Parshada senses are perfect or not?
Yes.
And their Pratyaksha we are saying. That is Vaidisha Pratyaksha.
ओके, वैदुषा प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञान मीन्स उसमें एक्चुअली डाउट नहीं रहता है कि प्रमा है या ब्रमा है, क्योंकि उसके अंदर
because their senses are perfect ना.
हाँ, क्योंकि 4 डिफेक्ट्स हमारे में 4 डिफेक्ट्स है, लेकिन भगवान में तो
हाँ,
4
अवैधिश
डिफेक्ट्स नहीं है
प्रत्यक्ष
ना.
में 4 defects are.
And then also this non-defective shabda is the root for that only, no, Prabhuji? Or no?
Okay, you ask this question when I come for non-defective. Okay, now if you
Oh,
discuss, then everyone will be confused.
okay, fine.
Jitendra Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Guru. Like, just one doubt. Apart from that, that night light example that you given our truck on bus,
Yeah.
I don't have an experience of anything that is nirvikalpa, because anything we have experiencing even a first time, at least some attributes comes. Like even we see the pain sometimes, like we person don't know anything, but at least he or she can understand. Okay, at least some attributes. Okay, size maybe not exactly correct. Anything like even someone is pinching, so that may not be able to immediately may not be able to perceive what, but at least someone is very sharp or needle like a kind of thing. So is it any practical like it's happen in each and every case like that should be nirvikalpa
Yeah,
before
it's a
savikalpa?
moment means fraction of seconds. We can't observe our nirvikalpaka jnana. We can't observe. This is
But it
shastric.
is there.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
there. This is a shastra actually. All acharyas accept. And also nirvikalpaka jnana you can get when you constantly, when you become Brahma Samadhi. Because you did practice of stop seeing the attributes of this whole universe. Everything. In the pen, you don't want to see the penness. In the pencil, you are not ready to see the pencilness. You are, because seeing these attributes are cause for the bondage. In the gold, you are not seeing the goldness. In iron, you are not seeing the ironness. You are not seeing the stoneness in stone. Because you practice such a way, you did practice Jnana Yoga such a way. That's why Sukadeva Goswami is a Nirbheda Jnanavan, Nirbheda. That means Bheda Jnana is not there. That's why when he saw that young girls, they didn't feel anything because he is not seeing any Bheda. So, Brahmavadis, they consider that seeing differences, attributes of this, all these material objects or whatever objects, is the cause for the bondage. So, they do practice of Jnana Yoga to not to see any attributes. Then, now you are not seeing pencilness in pencil, you are not seeing penness in the pen, you are not seeing the laptopness in the laptop, and also no shape, nothing, no color. Then how everything looks? As one. That one is known as Brahman. That is Sachinmatra Satta. So it's not easy thing actually. Kleshodikitaras avyakta chetasam. Very difficult task this is. Okay, last Dhananjay Prabhu, finish.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, as we understand that the chitta is manifesting to the senses. So
Chitta?
you said na, that the chitta is traveling to the senses, and that's why we have awareness of the sense objects. So this nirvikalpa gyan, so when we have observation of a sense object, then that impression is pulled in from the chitta, the samskara is pulled in from the chitta, and that's how knowledge is produced. So is it that period between that impression being pulled in from the chitta, that is the period of nirvikalpa, or just
इतना details में नहीं है. So we see this in the, if you want to know more about this Nirvikalpa Jnanam, Nyaya Siddhanta Muktavali. So you can refer that book. Nyaya Siddhanta Muktavali. Okay, we'll carry on. Now once again, I will give a chance for asking questions. Let me continue my class. So next, what about Anumana Pramana? Okay, Pratyaksha Pramana is over. Anumana Pramana. Anumana pramanam gives anumiti anubhava jnanam. I'll explain in a simple way. Tarka Sangraha deals very nicely, but also, yeah, many other sources are there too. So, what is Anumana Pramanam? Simple. प्रतिज्ञा हेतु उदाहरणोपनयन निगमनानि पंचावयवाः.
Please put the cursor, Roji.
व्याप्ति विशिष्ट पक्ष धर्मता ज्ञानम. अरे बाप रे, सभी एक्सप्लेन करने में बहुत टाइम लगता है. तो अनुमान प्रमाण का मैं एक एग्जांपल से बोलता हूँ. संस्कृत से बोलेंगे तो इट टेक्स लॉट ऑफ परामर्शजन्यम ज्ञानम अनुमिति ही. परामर्श से जो ज्ञान उत्पन्न होता है उसी को अनुमिति ज्ञान बोलते हैं. और उसमें जो यूजफुल होता है वो जो उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं अनुमान प्रमाण. अनुमिति ज्ञान के लिए जो कारण है वो अनुमान प्रमाण. वो अभी इतना से नहीं हो पाएगा, टाइम नहीं है. सिंपल वे में बोल देंगे अनुमान. बलदेव विद्याभूषण बोलते हैं अनुमितिकरणम अनुमानम अज्ञादि ज्ञानम अनुमिति ही तत्करणम धूमादि ज्ञानम. ओके. अनुमान प्रमाण में क्या होता है? सो there is one person. His name is Devadatta. Devadatta, he is observing in his kitchen. What is observing? He is observing smoke. Assume that their kitchen is not like modern kitchen, LPG gas, nothing is there. That kitchen is with firewood they cook. So when you put fire on firewood, initially what comes? Smoke comes. So that means fire producing smoke. And also he went to Goshala. In Goshala also, in rainy season, what happens? There will be a lot of mosquitoes. So what father does? He will take grass, some dry grass, and make it wet light and put fire in that. Then there will be smoke. Here also you see fire is producing smoke. And also he went to कारखाना, लाइक लोहार की घर, लोहार का काम होता है वहां, कारखाना. So like workshop. There he has seen that person, welder, whoever is there. So he is heating that iron. Some iron rod is there, and he put in the fire. So that iron rod he is seeing, there fire is there, but no smoke. But fire is there, no smoke. In the case of iron rod, which is burnt very heavily, red hot iron rod is there. So there is red hotness, that's a fire, but no smoke. So after observing all these things, all these scenarios, he came to formulate one rule actually. He formulated a rule. What is that rule? Can anyone say? What rule he can make?
Where there is a smoke, there is a fire.
Ah, wherever there is smoke, there is wherever smoke is there is fire. Yatra yatra dhumaha, जहां जहां धुआं रहेगा,
तत्र
यत्र
तत्र
यत्र धूमः,
तत्र तत्र
तत्र तत्र वह्निः, जहां जहां धुआं है वहां वहां आग है. रिवर्स बोल सकते हैं क्या? जहां जहां आग है वहां वहां धुआं बोल सकते हैं? नहीं बोल सकते. कैन वी से इन रिवर्स ऑर्डर?
No.
जहां जहां
Oh, yes,
नो वही दीपक.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. In the cylinder, there will be a fire, but from that we are not getting any smoke out of the gas.
So that's why you can't make a reverse rule, because there is a fire is there but there is no smoke. But जहां जहां धुआं है वहां वहां तो फायर है, लेकिन जहां जहां फायर है वहां कंपलसरी स्मोक रहना ये गारंटी नहीं है. इसीलिए क्या रूल सही होगा? जहां जहां धुआं है वहां वहां, wherever there is a smoke there is fire, this is okay. But wherever there is a fire there is a smoke, this is not okay. यत्र यत्र वह्नि तत्र तत्र धूमः will not work. So this logic is right. That's why I gave different examples to you. So now, after learning this rule, what he does, one day he went near to a hill. There is a hill. So he's standing at the foot of this hill, Devadatta. It's a very big hill, and he's seeing some smoke is coming out from the top of the hill. So through his eyes, he is seeing what? Smoke. So Indri Sannikarsam is there between whom? Smoke and eyes. So then immediately he will be getting the pratyaksha jnanam. There is a smoke. There is smoke on the top of hill. On the top of the hill. This kind of knowledge he got. This is pratyaksha jnanam. After confirming it is smoke. So this rule, paramarsha, he is paramarsha means now smoke is there, and also this rule is there in his mind, in his chitta, or otherwise wherever, in his intelligence, wherever, in his chitta it is there, this rule. So now he is applying this rule on this scene. In this scene he applied. Oh, smoke is there. And what is the rule? Wherever there is smoke, there is a fire. Okay. Finally, after application of this rule to this smoke, he is applying this rule to the smoke, then finally concluding what? What is concluding? What is coming? What conclusion is coming? There is. Yes, Sudhanshu.
There is fire on the hill.
On the top of the hill. There is a fire on the top of the hill. There is a fire on the top of the hill. Is it pratyaksha jnanam?
No.
No. It is not pratyaksha. Because there is no indriyartha sannikarsam. There is no contact of fire with the ice. But still, you got the knowledge that there is a fire on the top of the hill. This knowledge is produced. There is a fire on the top of the hill. This knowledge is produced. This is not a pratyaksha jnanam. This is derived after application of this rule. This rule is known as vyapti jnanam. This rule in Sanskrit we say vyapti jnanam. This is vyapti jnanam. You are applying vyapti jnanam on the hill which is covered with smoke. So paksha dharmata. So hill with smoke is known as paksha dharmata. These are all technical terms. It's very difficult also to remember. So to keep our life simple, your life and my life. So we'll be just understanding only the phenomena. So here anumiti jnanam is what? There is a fire on the top of the hill. This is anumiti jnanam. And what is anumana pramana? This smoke, that means the hill with the smoky hill and applying the vyapti jnanam, that means rule, is known as anumana pramana. So now you see what our Acharya Baladeva Vidya is saying. What is saying? Agnyadi jnanam anumiti. Agnyadi jnanam, Agni means Vahini, fire. That means the fire, there is a fire on the top of the hill is anumiti jnanam. Anumiti anubhava jnanam. Anumiti anubhava jnanam this is. This is what? Anumiti anubhava jnanam. And who are means to get this knowledge? Knowledge about the smoke and that the hill is smoky. This also we need. And also vyapti jnanam, wherever there is a smoke, there is a fire. This is vyapti jnanam. These are all comes under anumana pramanam. Okay? Anumana pramanam is over. We will be just discussing these pramanas and we'll be going to see defects also. In next.
What is the exact definition, Roji, of this?
Exact definition अभी जरूरी नहीं. Exact definition से जाएंगे तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा मेरा. पूरा एकदम 2 दिन लगेगा इसी के लिए. आपको चाहिए तो इसमें देख सकते हैं प्रभु. इतना तक तो हेल्प कर सकता हूँ. अनुमितिकरणम अनुमानम कहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है? ये तक्क संग्रह में बहुत अच्छा है. तो अनुमितिकरणम अनुमानम परामर्शजन्यम ज्ञानम अनुमितिः व्याप्ति विशिष्ट पक्षधर्मता ज्ञानम यथा वह्नि व्याप्य धूमवान अयम पर्वतः इति ज्ञानम परामर्शः तज्जन्यम पर्वतो वह्निमान् इति ज्ञानम अनुमितिः. I will explain all these things when we have a special classes. Next semester 6 philosophies are there, na? So is there? This is also there. Then I will explain. Other 24 hours, Baba. I was thinking 48 hours to take. Now I should finish in 24 hours. This is a completely it's a different actually. Scene is very different. No scenario is not like that. On the first day I was thinking. But at least basic understanding is clear, na? Anumiti jnanam. We are going to see anyway this anumiti jnanam is not, and anumana pramana is not our reliable source. We are going to defeat this anyway. So No need to worry about this much. We should focus on mainly Veda Pramana, authenticity of Veda. These are all also part of your syllabus only. Question paper will be set on this also. Don't think that this is not there. All these 10 pramanas are there.
You're only going to set paper.
Uh-huh. We don't want to say that. Internal exam also will be there, multiple choice. And also internal marks are 40, external marks are 60. Internals are attendance, 10 marks, multiple choice 10 marks. That means after finishing of this syllabus, one internal exam will be there. And also sloka recitation. In this anyway, no slokas, I think. So
Yeah, if you set the papers, it will be quite scary.
we don't set, we don't know actually.
No, Prabhuji, in 2021, when I had done course with you, it was very difficult. I don't know how I got certificate. I was also surprised कि मुझे certificate कैसे मिला.
Mataji, don't worry, huh? I will not set. It's not, it's all administration, we don't know. Generally, teachers will not set. Board of study members, they set actually. So next, two pramanas, and next is Shabda Pramana. Shabda Pramana. I read this. Aptavakyam Shabdaha Aptastu Yatharthavakta Aptavakyam Shabdaha. What is Shabda Pramanam? Now, third Pramana we are discussing. Shabda Pramana. Aptavakyam, a reliable source. Sentence from a reliable source. यथार्थ वक्ता. यथार्थ वक्ता means सही बोलने वाले. Reliable source. Sentence from a reliable source is known as Shabdaha. Aptavakyam Shabdaha. Aptavakyam. What is Shabdaha? Aptavakyam. Apta Shabda Pramana means Shabdaha means Shabda Pramana. What is Shabda Pramana? Aptavakyaha. Apta means what? यथार्थ वक्ता माने जैसा है वैसा ही बोलने वाले, सही बोलने वाले. यथार्थ वक्ता. वाक्य मीन्स व्हाट? पद समूहम, combination of words. So Shabda Pramana means what? Sentence. A reliable sentence is known as Shabda. Example: sun rises in east. It is a reliable, from reliable source we hear from our father, mother. Sun rises in east. They don't lie to us. Then Himalayas are full of snow. From your teacher you heard, Himalayas are full of snow. This is also Apta Vakyam. This Vakyam is Sabda Pramanam. And Shabda Bodha is different. In the Pratyaksha Pramanam, eyes, ears, nose, tongue are Pratyaksha Pramanam. And in the case, what is Pratyaksha Jnanam? Pratyaksha Anubhava Jnanam? Eyes are watching, that image is going, intelligence, and in intelligence it is produced. Knowledge. This is a pen. That is Pratyaksha Jnanam. But Pratyaksha Pramanam is only eyes. In Anumiti Jnanam also, there is a fire on the top of the hill. This is Anumiti Jnanam. And what is Anumana Pramanam? That knowledge about the smoke and Vyapti Jnanam, the rule, these are all Anumana Pramanam. Altogether is known as Anumana Pramanam. Those are all instruments actually, means to get Anumiti Jnanam. So here, Sabda Pramanam is what? Is sentence, Vakyam. Apta Vakyam. What kind of Vakyam? Apta Vakyam. Yathartha Vaktas statement. Reliable source statement. Or sentence. This is sentence. Sentence is nothing but what? Pada Samuham. Combination of words. Example, Himalayas are full of snow. Sun rises in east. So, what happens? Shabda Anubhava Jnanam, how it happens? How we can get Anubhava Jnanam? Can anyone explain? Huh? Yes, Sudhanshu bro. Explain.
Krishna Prabhu. Since the person who is Bhakta, that is Apta, if I have faith on him, and he's Apta, and he's for us, if he's Apta, he's a real person, whatever he's telling, we accept, that becomes Sapta Pramana.
Hey, Shabda Anubhava Jnanam I am asking, not Shabda Pramana.
That becomes Sapta Anubhava. When we hear that.
मजा नहीं आया. और कोई बोलेंगे? Someone else? जल्दी fast. Raise the hand. Suparth. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Prabhu, I think when we hear the
Supartha.
Sorry, I actually joined from two devices.
Acha, you joined from two. Okay, tell me.
Laptop and mobile.
Okay.
So when we hear a sound, when I hear a apta vakyam.
Example, this is sun rises in east.
Yes. When we hear this sentence, the sun rises in east, we comprehend by our intelligence that
first what happens? Go step by step.
Yes. First, in our chitta, there is an impression is formed by that sound.
मजा नहीं. Direct चित्त के पास चली गया.
Because from that for some impression will be some visualization is
impression
happening.
बाबा, impression के पास क्यों जाए? पहले क्या होता है?
That sound will produce some impression. That sound will produce when we say the sun.
Sun rises in the east. What happens?
As soon as we hear it, we visualize that phenomena. When we understand, when we comprehend that, based on the comprehension, we understand. That's what I can try.
Okay, I'll take next. Deepak.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
In this sentence, you said apta vakyam shabdaha. And I'll try to explain this. I tell shabda pramana and pratyaksha pramana. In pratyaksha pramana also, when we hear, we'll use the intelligence, chitta and mind. These entities are coming and making a decision. So in shabda pramana, apta vakyam, even if we don't have any information about that object, here apta is a very important word because we have a faith on the person who is telling us. We are that is shabda pramana. Even we don't have here intelligence, chitta.
No. What I'm asking, try to hear. So I am asking the mechanism of Shabda anubhava jnanam, how it is produced. This is I'm asking. My question is clear for everyone. Shabda pramana is there. Example I am giving, sun rises in the east. This is Shabda pramana only. This is apta vakyam. From this, how Shabda anubhava jnanam is produced? I am asking this. You want to try, Deepak? Okay, Sanskriti.
Prabhu, first of all, we hear the statement and then we recall the meaning of the words in the statement. And then the next step is anvaya, that is rearranging the words. And in the end, we get the knowledge which is produced. So that is how Shabda Gnanam is produced. But under some circumstances, we fail to get Shabda Gnanam even though the Shabda Pramanam is proper. It means that there are certain qualifications to get Shabda Gnanam. First of all, one should know the meaning of the words or the language. And he should know how to do Anvaya. And third is he should have proper senses.
Okay. So, to some extent, okay. So, let me explain. So, because we are losing time. So, a speaker is there. He is telling, you should go like that. You should begin from there. A speaker is saying, sun rises in the east. This sentence is coming to your eardrums first. What happens? Immediately your ears are capturing image of those sound vibrations. Sun rises in the east. These words are captured through ears because ears have the ability of capturing sound. So, like how the eyes are capturing the image of the object, similarly ears are capturing the sound. Sun, 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 sa and na. This word is also having the letters na. So these are all captured through your ears, and these images are sent to through mind finally to intelligence. Intelligence is these impressions. It is matching. It is matching with the existing impressions with the chitta. So then it is finally concluding sun. In intelligence, what is happening first step? So sun rises in the east. So this kind of recognizing words happen. यदि मैं यही सेंटेंस चाइनीज में बोलूंगा, sun rises in the east, you can't identify those words because those words are not there in your chitta. But you will be seeing that some unknown sound to you. But here, because you heard sun rises in the east already, that's why you learned the meaning of sun in the childhood. Rises meaning also you heard from your teachers, you learned. not only meaning, you learned, you heard before also rises. You heard the word sun, you heard the word in, you heard the word the east, all these things. That's why those impressions are there. The word impressions already there in your chitta. So that's why when this new impression came through your ears to your intelligence, you identified, you are able to identify the word sentence. So the words in the sentence. But identifying words in the sentence is not sufficient to get sabda bodha. Till now what happened? Only sabda pratyaksha happened. So in the next level, what you will be doing? So you keep that sentence with you in your intelligence, and you will be fetching the meaning of each and every word in that sentence. Oh, sun means it is a sun globe, which is full of heat and light. Such an object is known as sun. Every day I see, and that is the sun. The word sun meaning word the sun is holding that object sun. Rises means after night, actually in the early morning, he comes out from the Udayachal. He comes out. Sun comes out from the mountains. That's known as rising. In the east, that where in which direction sunrise, that is known as east. That is east direction. It's the direction east means. You will be fetching the meanings of each and every word in the next step. That means first sabda pratyaksham is happening. That means able to recognize the words in the sentence properly. Then after that, next level, what this is not sabda anubhava jnanam. This is only sabda, this is the pratyaksha jnanam only. So then after that, you are fetching the meanings. If you hear Telugu sentence, so Suryudu Turpuna Udayistadu. If you hear, you didn't, sabda pratyaksha will happen. Suryudu. So Turpuna Udayistadu. You know these words, because those words are made up of the letters which are already known to you in your Hindi language, also in English language also. That's why you are able to repeat also. Suryudu Turpuna Udayistadu. If I ask you, you will also repeat this. Sabda, that means that the sentence pratyaksha jnanam is happening. But this is not sufficient. This is not called as Suryudu Turpana Udayistadu. Is not for you. There is no sabda bodha. Sabda bodha, when it will happen? When you know the meaning of each and every word. And also you should know, that means in the next level, what we are doing after the pratyaksha jnanam of that sentence, you will be so fetching the meaning of each and every word. And after that, you are connecting those meanings. This is subject. What is meaning of connecting? Anvaya. You are doing anvaya means what? Arranging. This is subject. Sun is subject. Rising is a verb. So east is adhikarana. So you will be arranging in a standard format. In English language, subject, verb, object, it goes. In Hindi language, it's different. Subject, object. So finally, verb comes. So this is known as anvaya. Meaning solely not sufficient. Then you will be doing rearranging. What is subject? What is object? What is verb? What is so sampradhan, apadhan, current, instrumental case. What are the cases? All those things you will be identifying. Vibhaktis. Then you will be getting finally meaning of sun rises in the east. This is known as sabda anubhava jnana. So sabda pramanam is only sentence. Shabda anubhava jnanam is now. This is after this whole process. Before sabda anubhava jnanam, there should be a pratyaksha also of that sentence, pratyaksha jnanam. In pratyaksha jnanam, what is happening? We are only identifying words, but fetching meaning is not happening. That is later part. That's why to sabda bodha, pratyaksha pramanam is also needed. That means your eyes should work properly. Sorry, your ears should work properly. Then only sabda pratyaksha will happen. That sentence pratyaksha is happening. That's why pratyaksha pramanam is jyeshta pramanam to sabda pramanam. Hey, this you should note it. मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूं इतना चिल्ला के कि बाद में काम आएगा. प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाणम is ज्येष्ठ प्रमाणम to शब्द प्रमाणम. बड़ा भाई, शब्द बोध होने के लिए प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञान जरूरी है या नहीं? जरूरी है. शब्द बोध के लिए प्रत्यक्ष माने प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञान माने कानों सही काम करना. लेकिन शब्द प्रमाण के लिए प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञान जरूरी है क्या? प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण जरूरी है क्या? शब्द प्रमाण के लिए जरूरी है क्या? नहीं. शब्द प्रमाण क्या है? व्हाट इज शब्द प्रमाण? शब्द प्रमाण इज ओनली सेंटेंस. शब्द बोध एंड शब्द प्रमाण, व्हाट इज डिफरेंस? यू गॉट इट? कौन बोलेंगे? धनंजय. यस.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, the apta vakyam, this reliable source, say the sentence coming from a reliable source, that is Shabda Pramanam.
Yes. Only
Now,
sentence.
now when we hear Shabda Pramanam through our ears,
Yes.
we do Shabda Pratyaksha, we visualize the words,
Yes, yes.
and then we match those words with the impressions
We
in the
fetch the
chitta.
meanings of the words.
We fetch the
Then
meanings of
we
the
do
words.
anvaya of the words. Meanings.
Then we do anvay of the words, and then
Word meanings, not words. Word meanings.
word meanings, and then if that is there in our chitta, then we have Shabda Bodha.
In chitta, meaning should be there.
The meaning
in
should
chitta
be there.
also, how to do anvaya also should be there.
How to do anvay should be there.
That language you should know, otherwise you can't.
The language we should know, the words we should know, and the meaning
Rules
of
of
the
language
words
also should know.
The rules of language, and then we get this Shabda Bodha, and then that becomes Shabda Anubhava Jnana.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh baapre. Any sentence, that means aptavakyam is the sabda pramanam. There are few more rules are there, Baba. Aptavakyam is sabda pramanam. Sentence is nothing but combination of the words. So Any combination of words can become a sentence? No, there should be some rules are there. There are some rules are there. आकांक्षा योग्यता सन्निधि वाक्यार्थ ज्ञान हेतु. Akanksha, Yogyata, Sannidhi should be there. Any combination of words cannot be a sentence. Any combination of words cannot be a sentence. So, any combination of words cannot be sentence. But what then? It should be having these three things. It should fulfill three criteria. Threefold criteria. What is that? Yogyata, Akanksha, Akanksha. Next, Yogyata. Next, Sannidhi. What is Akanksha? Example I am giving. Rama, I said simply. After hearing Rama, you'll be asking, what Rama? Rama is sleeping. Rama, like I say, Rama is. I said simply. Or Rama is. Rama is? What? Then immediately you'll be getting the Akanksha. You want to know more. Rama is sleeping. Rama is walking. Rama is drawing. Rama is singing. What? So, a minimal that enquiry should be fulfilled when you hear. That is known as Akanksha. Akanksha should be fulfilled. Simply Rama is cannot be a sentence. Rama is singing, then it is a minimum actually. Rama is singing, then you will be satisfied. Oh, Rama is singing. Minimal. Rama is cannot. Rama is singing can be sentence. Akanksha fulfill हो गया उधर. पदांतर व्यतिरेक ज्ञान है पदस्य पदांतर व्यतिरेक प्रयुक्तान्वयानुभावकत्व आकांक्षा. ये टेक्निकल वर्ड है, ये तो नहीं हो गया. चलो, योग्यता अर्धबोध होना चाहिए, अर्थवंत वाक्य होना चाहिए. So, example I give yogyata. The words should have yogyata. Combination of words should have yogyata. I am sprinkling fire. I am sprinkling my veranda with fire. I am sprinkling with my hand fire in my veranda. Is there any? There are also sentences, combination of words only. But this can't be a sentence because there is no yogyata. How one can sprinkle fire with the hand? There is no yogyata. That's why such a sentence, of course, it is a combination of words. It is having the akanksha, but there is no yogyata. Sprinkling veranda with fire. Agnina sanchite. So, to become a sentence, a combination of words should fulfill akanksha, yogyata, and third one is sannidhi. What is sannidhi? I said one word today, Rama. Tomorrow I said is, and day after tomorrow I said going or singing. Such a gap I keep, half an hour, 1 hour gap I give. Rama, after 1 hour I said is. such a long separation cannot. It should be close enough. Words should be close enough to become a sentence, aptavakyam. So that's why a combination of words to become an aptavakyam should fulfill akanksha, yogyata, sannidhi. Okay, this is extra information, no problem. So you can go to the next pramana, upamiti. Upamiti, that means upaman praman. Upamiti, sadrishya gnanam upamiti. Upamiti. That's upaman praman. What is upaman praman? Sadrishya gnanam. So you are example. I will take an example and explain. There is one boy.
The screen is not shared.
So there is one boy. His name is Devadatta. So this boy doesn't know what is Nilgai. Nilgai you all know. So Devadatta doesn't know Nilgai. So he was sitting with his teacher in the school. So teacher told to this Devadatta. What he told? He told that Nilgai looks like cow. That means Nilgai looks like cow. That means Nilgai is similar to cow. But this boy no cow. How cow looks he knows. One day this boy went to forest. He saw an animal. It is looking like cow. But it is not cow. It's looking like cow. After seeing this animal which is looking like cow, then this boy remembered from his teacher's teachings. Nilgai looks like cow. So this similar knowledge is there with him. Sadrishya gnanam. This is known as Sadrishya gnanam. This knowledge helped him to conclude this animal as Nilgai. He didn't see in his whole life Nilgai, but still he is able to identify this is Nilgai. So who helped here? This Sadrishya gnanam. Nilgai looks like cow. This knowledge helped him to conclude this new animal as Nilgai. That means about this animal, he got knowledge. This is Nilgai, such a knowledge from based upon what he got this knowledge. This knowledge is known as upamiti gnanam. This is Nilgai is what? Upamiti gnanam. And this is what Nilgai looks like cow. This is the really helping one. This is upamana praman. This knowledge is known as upaman praman. Upaman praman produced upamiti gnanam. Okay. बाप रे कब होगा चलो श्री बाप चलिए मेन तो हो गया अर्थापत्ति आई विल टेल अनदर 4-5 minutes गिव मी थोड़ा सा उड़ा देंगे सो अर्थापत्ति What is arthapatti? I'll give you an example. There is Devadatta. So Devadatta doesn't eat on daytime. Devadatta doesn't eat in daytime. But still he is fatty. Otherwise, fatty Devadatta doesn't eat in daytime. This fatness is not because of disease. What it means here? It means Devadatta eats in night time. So Devadatta eats in night time is arthapatti jnanam. To get this arthapatti jnanam, what arthapatti pramana is used, you see. Here fattiness, fattiness is there. So what is cause for fattiness? Eating. So, but eating in daytime, eating in nighttime can be the cause of eating in nighttime. Can be the cause of that. There are possible cause of fatness. Who are the causes of the fatness? Eating in daytime or eating in nighttime. These are the possible causes. So already in the given statement, this is eliminated. Devadatta is not eating in daytime. Fatty Devadatta is not eating, or fatty Devadatta doesn't eat in daytime. So since towards fattiness, there are the possible causes are eating in daytime and eating in nighttime. So since eating in daytime is already eliminated by the speaker himself, then the listener immediately get the conclusion that so eating in nighttime is the cause for fattiness. So then he concludes that Devadatta eats in nighttime. So in this, what is happening in arthapatti? There is some result is there. There are the possible causes are there, and few causes are deliberately is eliminated. So from that, total causes, eliminated causes are known, then automatically we'll be concluding that towards that result, the ultimate cause can be the remaining cause. Remaining cause can be the remaining one is the cause for that result. Here result is fattiness. Okay, this is known as arthapatti. It is also kind of anumana pramana only. Okay. Arsha pramana means so Rishi's statement. They are not like Vaidusha, they are not perfected. They are some well-learned persons. Statement of learned person is Arsha pramana. Rishi's statement is known as Arsha pramana. Okay, so I'll stop here. It's not too much time. Any questions? Please raise hands. So give me 5 minutes and we'll be officially class wind up we'll do. Then after that you can leave also. So quickly I will take only one question now. If from one person, only you ask the important question. Deepak?
Krishna, Prabhu, in Shabda Pramana and Pratyaksha Pramana, when we are hearing from the ears, so you said fetching the meaning of the word Shabda both are happening in the Shabda Pramana. But this fetching the meaning of the words is not happening in the Pratyaksha Pramana, Prabhu.
In that sentence pratyaksha case, fetching is not there. Only identifying the sentence is there.
In the pratyaksha pramana.
When you hear sun rises in the east, first pratyaksha pramana should work, na? That means identifying that means recognizing sentence. Recognizing sentence is the first thing. That is only pratyaksha. Then after that, you are fetching the meanings and connecting the meanings as per the vibhaktis, and then finally getting the meaning. So this is known as sabda bodha or sabda anubhava jnanam. Okay, next, Jitendra bro.
Thank you, Guruji. Guruji, like in case of like sabda pramanam, if person does not having any previous experience, then there there will not be any sabda anubhav jnanam.
Because if he doesn't know, like examples, so Surya Turpana Vadistadu, or if I tell in Chinese language, same sentence, sun rises in the east, I told in the Chinese language, you will not get any Sabda Bodha, because word meanings are not with you, and also language syntax of the language also you don't know. Then no Sabda Bodha. Sabda Pratyakshan can happen, because in Chinese also alphabets, almost all the vibration sounds may be matching with the A, B, C, D, I, U, U, with this. So that's why these letters are already with you. So you may recognize it. But that is also not so easy actually. If that vibration of sound is there with you, then Sabda Pratyaksha also will not happen.
Means that is not going to affect the person. Like we know the words of the scriptures, Vedas. Like we heard first time, although we are not aware about previous experience, many people, but it is affecting the people, like consciousness and all.
So okay. This is clear.
Okay.
That's not our here discussion. So next, Suparth.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I just want to understand here. The Nilgai looks like cow. This is the sentence. You are telling that this is a Satrisho.
Upamana Pramanam. This sentence is Upamana Pramanam.
Yeah. But this is also a Shabda. This is also a Aptavakya.
It can be Aptavakya. It should be Aptavakya. But here, that is not our intention. It's a Sabda Pramana. It can be Sabda Pramana. That is not our main point. Here, to know about that new animal, what is caused actually? This is similar Sadrishignanam. Nilgai looks like cow. This is help to identify that object as Nilgai.
Means that he is finding out or concluding an unknown animal as a Nilgai is for that perspective. This sentence is this conclusion is Upaman Gyan. But if someone but if someone is directly accepting, okay, Nilgai looks like cow, so it can also be a Shabda Pramana.
Of course, Baba, we are not interested in now. It's okay. Like you see in the Pratyaksa Pramana, even in the Anumana Pramana, you are seeing the smoke on the top of the hill. It's you are seeing the smoke. It's a Pratyaksa Pramana. That is not the discussion in that Anumana Pramana, na?
Yes.
Okay.
Understood.
Dhananjay.
Prabhuji, this Aptavakyam, how can we like defining the validity of Aptavakyam is epistemology, one of the
that is the validity of the defining Aptavakyam is the big task actually.
We are going to get into it.
That is we are going to do. That is your course.
Yes. And Prabhuji, you mentioned about the basics of the other systems. Like we may not have. You mentioned about basics of other systems. If you have some content, if you can share, then we can see it ourselves.
So I can suggest the books names actually.
Yes.
So one is Tarka Sangraha for Nyaya. You can recording also, you can play it and you can note it. Sankhya Tattva Kaumudi for the Sankhya. Next, Mimamsa Nyaya Prakasha for Mimamsa. Next, Vedanta Parichaya for Vedanta. That is Shankaracharya book, but it is useful actually. Purvapaksha can understand. Vedanta Parichaya. Next, Yoga Sutras. So Patanjali Yoga Sutras for the yoga. It's a book name only. And Vaisheshika Nyaya is one, is enough. Mimamsa Nyaya Prakash, Sankhya Tattva Kaumadi, Patanjali Yoga Sutras. It's a small book only. And Vedanta Parichay.
Have you given any brief course on these?
No. Yes. Okay, this official time is over. Anyone wants to leave, leave. And if you want to ask even further more questions, you can now ask.
Hare Krishna, Dhananjay Prabhu was asking na, about these Shaddarshana references. Actually, Bhakti Padma Saurabh Maharaj in VIH, he has given classes on Shaddarshanas.
Oh, achha. You can
It
share
is
the link
available.
in group.
Yeah, it is available on VIH website. Yeah, I can share the link in the group.
Yeah.
You can go through it. Shaddarshana he has given on that.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Anything else? Wow. No doubts. This is symptom of Yasadansha.
I missed something, bro. So that's why I just want to confirm that, bro, after Sabda Anubhav Jnanam, after Sabda Bodh, it becomes Sabda Anubhav Jnanam in case of.
Sabda Abodhi, Sabda Anubhav Jnanam.
That happens now. So only two steps. First is Sabda Pratyaksha, that when we recognize the word, and when we fetch the meaning of each and every word and make in a anvaya form, then Sabda Bodha happens.
That is equal to, that is also known as Sabda Anubhav. Okay. So yesterday we were having Sarva Vyavahara Hetuhu Jnanam. Our friend actually is having the trouble with Vyavahara.
I am the Purva Pakshi in this group. Yeah.
So we are going to discuss that. Okay. Anyone wants to add on that? Any insights? Sarva Vyavahara Hetu, how it can be Jnanam? This is the point. Okay. Good question anyway, that is. Good questions will lead to think more. Even teachers also. Sarva Vyavahara Hetuhu Jnanam.
Prabhu, you are sharing the screen?
Oh, अच्छा. कभी कभी भूल जाते हैं actually. सर्व व्यवहार हेतु ज्ञानम. Here vyavahara is a important word. Yeah. I refer further actually. Vyavahara means dealings. Or actions also you can take. So now for all, the cause for all actions all actions or dealings is known as jnanam. Now we should discuss this sentence. For all dealings. Now, so Prabhu raised a question that a cat is drinking milk or a baby is putting finger in candle. Okay. Good. So here also action is happening. Putting finger in candle or otherwise cat drinks milk or ant walks. So this is also action, na? Ant is walking on the floor. On the floor, ant walks. So here walking is their action. So for this action, so also who is cause? Jnanam is cause. Jnanam is cause to happen this walking action. In case of ant, this is ant. So ant is also having what? Jnanam. Then only it is walking. Boy, this baby, small baby, is putting finger in lamp. This is also action. Because of what? Jnanam. Jnanam is cause for all actions and dealings. Dealings means like, so like you should not put finger in fire. You should not like that. And I am feeling hungry, you are saying. This is also dealing. Dealing or actions. For everything, who is cause? Jnanam is cause. How Jnanam is cause? Now, this is the question actually. How Jnanam can be cause for this? कितना लोग हैं चले गए सब यही क्वेश्चन दूंगा एग्जाम में ऐसा नहीं कि अभी जा सकते हैं ये एक्स्ट्रा टाइम में बोल रहा हूँ मैं तो ये डाउट है तो ज्ञानम कैसा काज होता है बेबी की केस में भी ज्ञानम तो है स्मॉल बेबी so is seeing this lamp is glowing when you see the object lamp he got knowledge actually of course this is lamp this kind of knowledge he didn't get a lightning glowing object this is and very attractive so this knowledge he got it's not like nirvikalpaka jnanam savikalpaka jnanam only but he didn't get a definite knowledge exactly in the day-to-day life what we call this object he may not know but he got the features he got knowledge of his features light bright shining and shaking little bit attractive so these things he is able to identify that means these are all captured by his eyes and that is identified in his intelligence in what way it is lighting it is blinking or shaking that fire little bit attract all these things so then in his mind got some attraction for that. First knowledge happened. If knowledge doesn't happen, then nirvikalpaka, it should no features, nothing. Even that means if he doesn't have any eyes, if he doesn't have any ears, nose, tongue, nothing, no senses, then there is no knowledge. Then there will be no knowledge. Then there will be no pravritti in him. But now, since he has senses, he got knowledge of that object. But in the vyavahara, in the day-to-day life, not simply vyavahara, in the day-to-day life, what we call this object, he may not know. So now, knowledge will lead for what? Desire, iccha. So, janati, icchati, yatati. Janati means knowledge. Then after that, he got desiring. Oh, this is very attractive. Let me touch it, catch it. Icchati, iccha. Jnanam. Then after that, yatati. Endeavor. Action. So, there will be an action. So, because iccha, dvesa, anything can happen. Accepting, iccha means accepting or rejecting. These are all properties of mind, actually. So now, that's why he got desire to touch. If he doesn't have any senses, no knowledge, no pratyaksha anubhava jnanam, no pravritti. That means no vyavahara. That means if you assume an entity which doesn't have senses, which doesn't have any kind of anumana jnanam, no intelligence, no mind, nothing, can you find any pravritti in him, in that entity? No. Example, who is that? A living entity in Mahavishnu's body, which is covered with avidya, but no senses. But it is having the karma. So, Lord is giving. What is he giving? So, matrardham cha bhavardham cha atmane kalpanaya cha. So, he is giving senses, intelligence, mind, chitta, false ego, everything. So that's why there is a pravritti and nivritti in this entity. Otherwise, they are like this. No pravritti, no nivritti, no actions. Pravritti means approaching or rejecting, accepting or rejecting. Pravritti nivritti means rejecting, seizing. Even an animal, of course, they may not have definite knowledge. Grass is known as grass, it doesn't know. But it is seeing green grass, it is identifying that object. It is an eatable substance. It has that knowledge in its intelligence. First of all, it is identifying grass, it's a green one. Then after that and further, it is having the chitta information that it is an eatable one. And also it is good for my body. that's why in the mind desire comes. Eat it. Then that's why it's moving. Without knowledge, there will be no desiring or hatration. And if there is no hatration, no desire, there is no action. Seizing or approaching. That's why all actions, who is the cause? Knowledge. Sarva vyavahara hetu jnanam. Dhananjay.
Prabhuji, I have two questions. One is that, for example, like I have a brother, I have a cousin.
Okay.
Now he is dumb and deaf from childhood.
Only deaf, but he can see.
He can see. He cannot speak, cannot hear. Can only
He
see.
cannot hear and he cannot speak.
But still we find
deaf and
that
dumb.
he has
deaf and dumb.
Deaf and dumb.
Two senses are not working, but three are working.
Three are working. But he
and also mind is working. He is not mentally retarded.
Not mentally retarded. He has liking for his relatives. He likes me very much. Whenever he sees me, he would come and embrace me.
Yes. Then go on.
So there has been no information fed to him from the external world in terms of education. But then he has knowledge based on the very primitive senses which have developed in him.
Like his eyes are seeing. Also. So eyes are seeing, that means knowledge is going inside about the objects. Whatever objects he is seeing, that knowledge is there in his chitta. So these impressions are happening, na? And mind is also having the impressions and liking and disliking. That's based upon karma. That jivatma avidya is accompanied with karma, na? That is based upon that the likings and dislikings of mind happens. So that means past life his karma will be there. So that's why his mind also is having the liking and disliking towards some certain things. Only his ears and his mouth is not working. So definitely knowledge will be there.
So what I am asking Puji is that how such a person also develops liking, disliking in terms of relationships with others. Matlab he likes a person, he doesn't like a person.
Why not? Liking and disliking based upon what I said already to you.
The mind.
And mind also, you like certain things and I like certain things. Why this difference?
Because of previous impressions and
karma.
Because of previous karma.
Yes.
And one more thing, Puji, which you said is this pravritti nirvitti, when you were explaining that jiva in Mahavishnu.
In Mahavishnu, jiva doesn't have any senses. No intelligence, no false ego, no chitta, no mind, nothing. Only jivatma covered with avidya and accompanied with karma.
Okay, so he
so now to enjoy that karma, to do new karma, it needs what? Senses. Matrartham means to enjoy existing karma. Bhavartham, to do new karma. Atmane kalpanayacha, to do practice sadhana, either bhakti or jnana, and going back to Godhead.
So that desire
these three things he is giving senses. Senses means false internal senses and external senses. Means false ego, chittam, intelligence, mind, senses, gross body. Everything he gives.
So living entity has karma and he also has desire.
Karma is nothing but combination of everything. Karma is combination of kotam, bijam, all. Prarabdha, aprarabdha, kotam, bijam.
But how can living entity in the body of Mahavishnu, after seeing the dissolution of the entire creation, still have a desire to be entangled in the creation?
Sorry, ठीक है, बाद में देख लेंगे. Second candle. You are going for. Okay, super.
Yeah. Guruji, I just want to understand here that you're telling that sarva vyavaharo hetu jnanam. You're telling this thing because in the jnanam also we have seen yesterday that there is jathartha jnanam and ajathartha jnanam.
It can be ayathartha jnanam also here.
Okay, so that is one aspect. Another thing, like I am thinking, my understanding is when a child is seeing a fire, he is instinctive. His instinction is acting instinctively. He is getting attracted to that form, and he is trying to enjoy. He is thinking that by touching the fire, his enjoying instinct is pushing him, rather than a vyavahara means. What I understand,
a civilized vyavahara, civilized man will not touch. So
exactly.
Here,
Vyavahara is a quite mature thing. Vyavahara word carries some maturity.
Both. It carries dealings, matured also. It carries basic actions also.
Basic instinct also.
I said
basic
what?
Instinct.
Wait. I said the meaning of vyavahara means what? Dealings and actions. Not or and actually. Dealings and actions. All actions.
Okay, but like that any action, like any action, like someone is trying to killing one person. That is also jnana.
What?
Some person is want to kill another. Kill another
he also, for killing action also you need jnanam. Otherwise you can't do that. ज्ञानम इज द कॉज फॉर ऑल एक्शंस. दुनिया में जितना भी एक्शंस है सबके लिए ज्ञानम ही कारण है, क्योंकि ज्ञान के बाद ही इच्छा बनता है, इच्छा के बाद ही प्रवृत्ति होता है.
But my understanding is iccha is sometimes iccha is driving us, na. I just impulsively acting something.
बाबा इसकी पहले तो जानना चाहिए ना, वो मारना है करके मारने वाले व्यक्ति को जानना है ना, नहीं तो कहाँ इच्छा करेंगे आप, क्या इच्छा करेंगे.
Sometimes jnana is something like very cold-blooded. We say na that a cold-blooded, cold-headed murder. Cold-headed murder means a plan करके सब कुछ करके with jnana I am killing. But another होता है कि अचानक some at the heat of the moment he is killing someone. Without after killing he is repenting that why I have done this. Sometimes we say also something.
दूसरा बात है भैया, वो दूसरा है, लेकिन उसको तो उसमें भी वो सामने एक व्यक्ति है करके तो ज्ञानम तो है ना, वो नहीं है क्या?
Yesterday's explanation was more acceptable to me. Like today, it is becoming like everything, anything, whatever we are doing.
Yesterday, I said only civilized, and we are adding the everything. Okay. So everything actually sarva vyavahara hetu jnana. Sudhanshu.
Just I want to confirm this same thing because
जोर से बोलो.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I am audible, Prabhu?
Yeah.
So the way you taught Prabhu this janati, ichchati and yatati. So in the same line, so the way how we have understanding or knowledge of something, accordingly we act, we do iccha. So similar way, it is given example, if some food is there, so if dog will see, then it will start eating. If even a normal person is there, he will also start eating because he has same knowledge. If a mayavadi is there, he will say it is maya or it is not eatable. He will simply leave. So Sukadeva Goswami will not see anything about that. He will not see it, whether it is food or not. And Bhakti Yoga will see that, and then he will say, okay, whether it is eatable, whether I can offer it to Lord, then only he will do. So all this vyavahara depends on the different type of jnanas. That's why this sarva vyavahara hetu jnanam.
Wait. वो that differences are different. That differences you are seeing, like in the case of dog, in a normal man, in the case of a mayavadi, in the case of a brahmavadi, in the case of a devotee. This is also jnanam only. This is also jnanam only. these varieties of the jnanam they have for varieties of the behavior. But everyone have jnanam in different types.
Yes.
Definitely.
And if
And
if somebody is
also
not
basic, even dog also is acting for that also it is having the jnanam that this is a eatable thing. That kind of knowledge it is having. Otherwise, why it will eat? Yeah.
here comes the things of instinct also. The instinct
But
based knowledge.
its iccha is not regulated actually here. In the case of devotee, it's regulated and you see it's the offered or not, he will think. That's why we develop, we study scriptures, and what we do, we try to purify our mind, we try to purify our chitta. Okay. Yes, Leela.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you for explaining it. I just got one doubt. Like sometimes some involuntary actions can be there, right? Like suppose I'm sleeping and I'm snoring. So now this particular action is kind of involuntary. How to understand jnanam in this case as a hetu? I mean, for that action.
That you're in a concept you may not, but that is also having in the Shastra some kind of explanations like asankalpita pratikaracharya and sankalpita. Knowingly you are beating, and sometimes unknowingly, instinctively we act, and asankalpita. But there also mechanism is there of knowledge and everything. So this will be there. But knowing to you and happening and not knowing to you and happening. Not you means what? In the Jagrita Avastha, the state, whatever we have. That may not, that's a Jagrita state is there, Sapna state is there, and also Asankalpita, some actions so are there. So that is inbuilt, Lord kept. So to happen that. There also that is happening after that situation only. It's not that anytime is happening. Like your mosquito is biting. So not knowingly, unknowingly your hand goes and hits that.
Yeah. Mosquito biting is still, at least through the sense of touch, some jnanam is there. But in the case of snoring, I'm not able to find any such.
That conscious mind, that means in the Jagrita Avastha, whatever connections are there with the elements in the like you, if you know the understanding of Sushupti Avastha and the Jagrita Avastha, then you will understand easily. In Sushupti, there is a disconnection. In Jagrita, the mind, intelligence, all are disconnected from the soul actually.
Right.
So that's that means mind and these are all disconnected from the external world actually, external world. So they are in a inactive state. That's why. So in the Sushupti state, you will not know what is happening in your outside world.
Right.
Similarly, I'm saying not exactly. Similarly, some actions which happens without our that present consciousness, the active consciousness. How can you say active consciousness? That means your senses are connected to your mind, intelligence are not act. That means they are not knowingly if you take decision. That is active consciousness. And without knowing this, automatically, if this thing came, intelligence should take the decision. Even your non-consciousness is not there. Like that, Lord kept that mechanism. This is coming, and intelligence is acting immediately and taking the decision and happening. That is inbuilt system, like we say subconsciousness, what we call.
Okay. Say, because if you take the Sushupti state, in Sushupti state, because the pramata here is the soul, right?
No, the soul with coverings of these all.
So in case
Obvious.
of Sushupti,
Sushupti,
because
then only soul, yes. And in the case of Jagruti, not only just the soul, covered soul, but the jiva.
yeah. So if I just take the case of Sushupti state, in that state of sleep, deep sleep, one can be snoring or one's heart is beating and all these things are happening. But because the pramata is actually not aware, he's not having any knowledge, right? In this case. So for this vyavahara, how we can say jnanam is the hetu? Because pramata here is the soul, right?
So soul, that means it is not connected with the external body, this body and
Right.
also outside things. So, but
Right.
it is happening because this is not known to you. It doesn't mean that now there is no knowledge here.
No,
So
because the
that
knower
knowledge
is the soul, na,
that
Prabhu?
knowledge is not known to you.
Because it has to, then pramata, then soul is not pramata then. Because in this case, soul is the pramata, right?
And then
If
Lord,
it's not known, then
see,
where is knowledge? Not knowing is no knowledge only, na?
knowledge means what? Knowledge is not belongs to only soul actually. Knowledge is the production in the intelligence.
Right. Yeah, without
So that you may
antakarana,
know or
soul
you may
can't
not
have.
know. That you may know in the Jagrati state, whatever you are there. So that's Baddha Jiva. That may know, that may not know.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Actually, knowledge is in the antakarana. It is a chitta vritti.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, chitta is vritti, antakarana vritti it is.
Vritti. It's antakarana vritti. Okay. Soul is disconnected from it due to ignorance, deep ignorance, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the soul. Okay, got it, Prabhu. Got it. Yeah. Just one small point. So a dream, when one is dreaming, so that comes as a smriti in the.
It's coming from the samskaras only. But
Yeah,
which
so it is
samskaras should wake up and what kind of dream should come decided by Lord based upon your karma. But that whole picture is because of samskaras only.
So the two types we discussed, one is a smriti and another one is the pratyaksha anubhava, right?
Yeah.
So the dream, whatever is coming, that knowledge, that is a smriti. It comes under smriti, arising from samskaras.
Samskaras in chitta is cause for that.
And when some such a thing arises, when we say vyavahara, so the vyavahara need not be a gross action like vyavahara, jnanam, desire, and so it need not be gross action. Even if there is desire in the mind, that also is vyavahara only, right?
Everything. Oh, sarva vyavahara hetu.
Yeah. That makes it very clear, Prabhu. Yeah, thank you so much for taking this up.
Yeah. Dhananjay.
Prabhuji, that child example. So you very beautifully explained that the child is touching the candle, but then after he touches the candle, because he's attracted, he touches the candle, he gets that feeling of being burned, and then next time.
What is that? Can you speak loudly? Last.
I'm saying after he touches the candle, he gets burned. He has that unpleasant, uncomfortable sensation.
Yes.
And next time, without understanding what it is, he is likely not to touch it.
Yeah.
So is that also jnana is produced?
So what happened, you see here, when he touched, so it burned. This is an unpleasing thing happened. So this is registered in his chitta. Based upon that, his mind also is now started rejecting and accepting. Based upon impressions of chitta only, mind develops accepting and rejecting. So that's why next time if you go towards him with the lightning candle, he will run away. He will run away. Because his mind actually, rejection is there already. He developed that.
So, Prabhuji, this object, the feeling of unpleasant, that is there in the chitta, and based on that, the mind only rejects and accepts.
Unpleasing experience happens to mind, because sukha dukkha are the properties experienced by Mind.
The mind. So that is stored in the mind.
Pain is experienced by mind, but impression goes in chitta.
Okay. ठीक है, I understand.
Yeah.
So the experience is there in the mind, but the
Yeah,
impression
yeah.
is stored in
Mind
the
is
chitta.
that's why I said, na, what are the objects of the mind? Sukham, dukham, iccha, dvesa, all this.
And next time when the mind, when that impression is pulled in, when the
Yeah.
object comes, so again the mind recalls that experience of pleasure or displeasure, and based on
Yes.
that accepts or rejects. Okay.
Okay, we'll end here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prabhu. So tomorrow is my last class in this week. Yeah. I hope 2 more weeks. My God. So thank you very much for all of you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada.